Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Now today I want to give you a little bit of a challenge, a $100 challenge. So if you have not made any money, don't have an income stream going online, we're going to go through one of the possible ways for you to create a very effective income stream. And typically how it breaks down is if you can create $100 in a profitable method, then you can probably turn that into $1,000 profitable method. And $1,000 you can turn into $10,000, and something that you're making $10,000 for, you can turn that into $100,000. Then from there, it might take a few more steps to go from 100,000 to a million, or 1 million to 10 million. But when you can make your first $100 profitably and it's a good quality system, you can turn that all the way up into a solid six-figure income stream. So that's what we want to talk about today. Just get you guys started. Start with the small steps, the simplicities of what you need to do to create your first $100 online. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much create a classic funnel. You know, it's a 7-step process we've got going here. As you grow and as you expand, you're going to have more things you're going to put in place, but I want you to keep it very simple. You know, there's 3 essential pieces to any income stream, and you only need to focus on one in each of those essential areas. Those 3 essentials are the traffic, the offer, and the funnel. Obviously, you need eyeballs and people coming in to buy your product and to give you money to find value in that. So that's the traffic. You need to have something to sell, something of value to offer them so that they have a reason to purchase. And then you also need a funnel, some sort of method of convincing that traffic that your offer is what they need to buy and buy now. So those 3 essentials are what we're going to put in place. And again, keeping it simple. There's hundreds, thousands of traffic sources, hundreds, thousands of offers available out there, and many, many funnel systems that you can put in place. But we only want to focus at one at a time here in the beginning. Make it simple. Make our first couple sales or sale to reach that $100, and then we can start to focus and scale and grow to get to $1,000. Then we can start to add in extra pieces or optimizing further to hit that 10,000 point. Then from 10,000 to 100,000, you're maybe duplicating the process you put in place or adding something new, a new traffic source, scaling that as well, optimizing. Then from 100,000 to a million, you're going to have multiple income streams like this running together so that they are producing that much money. So let's go ahead and go through the 7-step process here, and we'll go through a little bit of example of each. Now, number 1, obviously we want to choose a niche. Now, typically the best way to start, the easiest thing to really sell products to, especially with the system we're going to be talking about here, we're going to be going and following a system that is a classic email marketing funnel system, and we're going to be educating. We're going to be providing our value to our potential customers by sharing and teaching them things to reach that end result. So our niche, typically what we want to find in this is going to be fixing a problem. What are some problems that folks have out there? And if you're just starting out, you don't understand how to do the proper research, find the right information or the experts to really share the quality value that you're going to need to fix a problem, then I suggest you go into an area that you're comfortable with. What are some issues and problems that you've faced in your life and you've overcome? If you were overweight, you started at 300 pounds and you got down to 200 or 150, you have a great story as well as the background, the experience, and know what the common questions, what the problems are, what the fixes are. You know where to look already for a lot of those things. So that's going to really help you give an edge up. Now, you don't have to go into a market or a niche that you are comfortable or that you like or that you're a part of, but it definitely helps for you to know exactly who the ideal buyer is, what their problem actually is, and what are the quality solutions for them. If you're jumping into a niche that you don't understand understand, you've never been into, then you might miss a few times. You might be actually talking to the wrong ideal buyer. You might be giving them information that they don't need. And that just takes, practice and experience, knowing exactly what a market needs. And it is, any lucrative market out there can definitely be dove into. But if you're just starting out, it's much easier to jump into a niche that you actually understand. So let's go ahead and just kind of think of some problem niches that might be something that we can dive into. So first off, we'll just go with what we said, weight loss. Now, fitness, nutrition, health, that can come in a million different ranges. So what are some big problems in that market? Weight loss, fitness. We could say back pain. We could say acid reflux and heartburn. We could say diabetes. We could say weak muscles, so someone wants to get stronger. We could say someone who got beat up or something like that. I was a personal trainer years ago when I was in college, and I had one client. He was a 50-year-old man, and his daughter's boyfriend beat him up. They got into a fight because he was some just bad kid, and he came to me and hired me because he wanted to be able to defend himself and his daughter. So we did a lot of boxing stuff, we did a lot of weightlifting, and he had the confidence that was able to just, not even fight, but just be able to defend himself and be a threat if that guy wanted to fight. So that was a problem that he faced, something you could go after as well. Weight loss muscles, there's a million in that area. Let's think about some others, acne. You have bad skin problems. You have bad dating life. You have fatherhood, being a good father, a million problems out there. And again, thinking about what you're used to, what you've gone through is going to help quite a bit. I have fluctuated my weight very much so, especially over here the past 5 years. And so and also with my history as a personal trainer and exercising, working out pretty much all my life, I know that market. I know what the person is going through, what the good sources is, what the good topics. So that's kind of a good market for me to jump into. Right now, I have serious back pain in my back where I got a little overweight over the past year or two here with my son born. I haven't been working out, haven't been eating right. So my back is starting to really hurt. So we're focusing on that. As I'm going through, doing the exercises, the proper techniques, all that type of stuff, that is something that we could dive into. We could do even something along the lines of, someone wants to learn to dance. Or skills, learn to sew or crochet or farm, garden. We have almost a limitless amount of niches that we can dive into. And you can even make this even easier by going to a marketplace out there, something like ClickBank or something like this, where affiliates, product vendors will upload their product, and you as an affiliate can go and research. We're going to do that in a little bit later step, look through here, but this gives you a lot of great ideas about what's going out there by just going through the categories, looking at the products and the issues that people are having, and the solutions that are right there. So it can give you some good niche ideas. Just Kingpinning here. Your problem is you're trying to learn how to make your first $100. You want more money. You want more satisfying life. You want more comfortable living status. Then this is the solution. I'm teaching you that. So that is one example as well. So that is number one, our first step of the program. Choose your niche, and it's good to just spend an hour, 2 hours brainstorming. Write down every niche that you are interested in diving into. Start with those that you know and that you're a part of or been a part of, hobbies, activities that you've done. Then think of those that you believe will be lucrative or things that you've always thought you want to build a business around. And then think as you're doing research, think about the third tier that's just going to be random ideas that you've come during your research. Now you might have a list of 100, 200, but we're going to sit down and think about the top 3 to 5 that you'd like to focus on. We really want to pick just our main one focus to start. But with 3 to 5, you can pretty much take what we're going to do with that first one, rinse and repeat over the third and through the fifth, and just roll with what works best. You know, you want to go the path of least resistance, and if things aren't working out for you after a good amount of efforts put in, it's usually best just to move on. Not saying any of these niches would not work, but sometimes you're going to be able to find a quicker start, a luckier break on another path than the one that you started. So that is step one. We want to choose our niche. So in our case, for this example, let's go ahead and choose back pain, because it's something I'm going through right now, and it's something that as men and women get older in their age, everyone pretty much experiences. The back is a common area that feels pain, especially if you've had injuries from sports earlier in your years, you're getting overweight, you sleep on a bad bed, you know, whatever it may be, you're going to have that issue. So that's something that we can go through. Now, step two, we want to research the common questions and answers for our ideal buyers. What is some good content that we can focus on in this niche? Now, you can go about this by, again, if you are in the niche, you're going to know it pretty well. So you're going to be able to think of a lot of those questions off the top of your head. I mean, in my case, we can think of exercises to help, quality sleeping habits, stretches, chiropractor, yes or no. Some people believe in chiropractors, some people do not, so that's not a good topic to go for. You can think about weight loss diets. You can think about, people ask what kind of pain relievers help the back pain, would help with that, or any equipment such as, you know, you see like Icy Hot is like something you put on your back. You've got those back braces that you might have. So these are all just common questions that people are having within the niche. Now, again, if you're in the niche, you're going to know the spots they go to. Now, what we want to do for researching is we have a few good areas. One, we can look for forums. So back pain forum, we'll just search that. Lower back pain forum, various health forum, and these are all the, I guess those aren't sponsored, good. Recent blog posts from Spine Health. So Spine Health, we're looking for pretty much forums where you're going to have people that are in the same situation as your ideal buyer coming to ask questions to try and get help. You're going to look at Facebook groups, Instagram pages, social media in general. You're going to be able to go there and look for exactly what's going on. Here's the back pain forum. So here we go. We are having questions here. Degenerative disc disease, back pain all on my head, nerve pain and numbness in the leg, upper back pain, chest, ribs, left arm. So what we want to do, again, in this research, we want to find those questions that people are asking, and we're going to, in step 3, or I guess step 4, we'll think about that in a second, we're going to be creating content around this. We're going to be educating our ideal buyers. So we're going to be giving them solutions, helping them get a start on fixing the problem. We're going to educate them the foundation of what's going on. So a lot of times in this case, we want to talk about the spine itself, what's causing the back pain. Is it because you're overweight, you're carrying too much? Is it because you're having nerve damage? Is it because you have degenerative disc disease? What is the issues that's actually going on, and how can you start to fix that problem? We're trying to provide value to these ideal buyers so that they not only get a good solution moving forward, at least get to the start of solving the problem, but they trust you. If you're providing good content, good answers to those questions without really asking much in return or selling right off the bat overly, they're going to start to trust you, and they're going to come back to you as a source, at least go to the next page or the next step in the process so that they can learn more. Now, in this type of niche, we want to make sure that they understand we are not a doctor. We are just someone who's gone through the same issue as them. We are doing our research extensively and going to provide the best quality information we possibly can. So in step 2, we're going to create a list of all the potential questions that our ideal buyers, our niche has. And in the beginning here, if you're going after weight loss, there's a million different things that come with weight loss, a million different nutrition and diet plans, workouts. Really focus on one. Dial it down into a single kind of topic where, like weight loss, you could talk about the keto diet or the Mediterranean diet or just workouts and cardio plans for weight loss, and just stick with that. And again, later on we can rinse and repeat to hit those other sub niches of what we're trying to hit. So back pain here, we want to get a list of all those different questions and different things that people are asking, and you can see just what are the most viewed, what have the most replies. That's what's great about forums. Same thing on social media. You can see how much people have interacted, how much they've commented, and get the quality sources to provide the good information. Now, step 3, we want to research offers that fix this big issue. We can do this a little bit later, but right now we're having step 3 because we want to, the idea of this is to make $100. So one, the ideal way to go is you create your own product and you sell that. A lot of you guys don't have the know-how yet, or you don't have the confidence yet to create your own product. You might want to start with selling affiliate products. It's one of the easiest ways to get things cranking, get things started for you. And what you can do is go to a marketplace like I'm showing here again. ClickBank is a great one with a whole bunch of different niches and products and offers that fit almost any niche out there, especially problem niches. So what we can do is go ahead and just search back pain. Oh. I had to put Kingpinning. Oh. Because they wouldn't allow one more letter. Okay, so the back pain breakthrough. Now, every marketplace out there is going to have different ways of determining how well a product is doing. You definitely want to choose some products that are selling, have decent conversions, have a good customer support system, and the people in charge are going to be there to help their customers. You also might want to look at how much profit you're going to make per sale. What is their sales funnel like? Do they have offers in the back end that you can commission for? Are you getting lifetime commissions? All those different type of things that you want to look at. Now, ClickBank has their own little system they use with gravity. Higher the gravity, I think the more popular the product is. Now, I typically like to grab like a mid-range gravity, but that's all information we'll talk about at a different point. It seems like the back pain breakthrough here is a pretty good one. We're getting $17.85 per sale. Not huge, but not too bad. Means we'll have to make 6 sales to be able to hit our $100. So we want to take a look at this. Now, right now, it's looking pretty good. It's a standard sales page type of offer. Long sales copy, which is a good strategy when you're selling this type of product. They got some good information they're going through. It's giving them the know-how. Back pain trigger, trigger 2, trigger 3. Also, these sales pages will be a good indicator for you as well as topics and content and questions people have, because they're trying to answer and at least agitate a lot of those problems for the ideal buyer so that they purchase. This is another good place to research. But we're looking through, just going through. We want to see exactly what the product is. And you also want to look for red flags. Is there too many pop-ups? Is it too over the top with their marketing techniques? Is it too spammy? Is it just one of those that you really hate? So special price for a limited time, $19. Add to cart, looks pretty good. 30-day money-back guarantee. That's something you also want to look at in the stats, the refund rate. High refund rate means you're going to not get as much money. You want to look at pop-ups, like I said, like right here. We don't have any pop-ups happening. Pop-ups can be okay, but typically they'll kind of distract from the sale, and we want to make sure that we get credit if they grab a lead from that pop-up and they buy later down the road. But right here, this was like a pretty solid example for us. Okay, there's a pop-up after probably, what, a minute we were on there. Wait, save $10 right now, so one-time discount. And that might have been an exit pop-up as I scrolled up top here. So that's one example we have. We have this guy here, zero gravity, Pilates relief for back and joint pain. So you can have one or more products. You don't have to have just one offer and the entire focus is at it. If you have equipment and different additional pieces that they need, you can have that in your funnel. We typically will want to focus on one for a short, small funnel. But for example, the keto diet, you have maybe a 60-day ketogenic diet plan that is your main offer. But also within that, you might sell some supplements or some equipment or things that people are going to need in the keto diet to be able to have some success. Back pain SOS. All right, so this one is not as, sometimes video ads do, or video sales pages do pretty well, but right off the bat, we don't have a buy button. We only have this. They do have a prefer reading. Click here for text. So, I mean, it's all right. You want to maybe test between the two, but I am preferring the one here just because it's that classic sales page style. Let's look at what their text version looks like. Not as nice looking, honestly, but not horrible either. I think we get paid more for this one, though. Again, worth testing. $29, $36.72. So they do have a back end. They have something they're selling after they purchase. Here's their affiliate. They have affiliate pages too. You can go check out a lot of these. So here's the first one's affiliate page, giving you some reasons why. Hop count, hops per order, so you can look at their conversion rate. We make bank. So there you go. We have some examples of people making money, so that's pretty good. They give some email templates that you could use to promote their product. Not bad. Image ads. So just kind of all the different things that you could have in there. Our standard affiliate commission is 75%, but if you're able to send consistent sales, minimum of $150 per month, we gladly bump you to 90%. That's really good, solid way to go, and seems like they would be open to communication, which is very good when you're talking about affiliate products. So what we do on step, where we're at, 3 here, is make a list of our potential products that we're going to promote. When we have that, we're going to be able to combine the topics, the questions that we're going to be answering with the system that we're going to be selling the product. So far the back pain breakthrough is our favorite, but we could definitely try out and test a few others. Great back pain and sciatica video and PDF program, back pain relief for life. So all options that we could test out, not too bad. My Back Pain Coach, huge commissions and a huge market, $53.95, not too bad, with really good gravity. This might be another good one to check out. This is the affiliate page. Kind of basic, but that's all right. Okay, so this is another one that has just the video and will have a buy button pop up down the road. So that's one technique that probably works. It works pretty well on ClickBank products. I know a lot of folks that use that. But again, we would make our list of the products that we believe are the best ones for us to try. Again, start with maybe 3 to 5 products. Those 2 right there, My Back Pain Coach and then the Back Pain Breakthrough, are going to be my top 2 that I would give a test. Now, step 4 is we're going to take that research of the common questions and the answers that we set up, and we're going to create content. 10 or more pieces of content. This content's going to go on the web. It's what we're going to send traffic to. They're going to get this information, this quality information. They're going to be educated. They're going to learn fixes and solutions, and then we're going to send them into our funnel. So whatever your traffic source is, this content is where we're sending that traffic initially. So that is going to introduce them to our business. That's going to introduce them to the topic, the solutions, kind of build our brand, show that they can trust us, show that we're a good source to help them down the road. Now, this content you want to have linked together in some way, where maybe you have a one topic, the beginner topic that goes into the next topic, the intermediate topic that goes into the advanced topic, or you want to have the foundation of what the problem is with back pain, into what are some common solutions, into what is a workout plan to do, into what is a nutrition plan to do, whatever it may be. We take those common questions and the answers that we did research on step 2, and we're writing 10 pieces or more content about this. Now, we can have this content. You could link to the product directly if you wanted to. Some of those pieces you might want to do that, but for the majority of them, you want to kind of continue building that trust and building that education. So you're going to be sending them to either another piece of content that you have out there that builds on to what they just learned, or you're going to send them into a lead generation system, which is our step 5. Or I guess step 5 is going to be, we're going to upload this content onto either a website, YouTube, content sharing site, whatever it may be. So if you want to build a website, WordPress is a simple way to get that done. Very simple blog system. Doesn't need to be overly beautiful and aesthetic and all that type of stuff. Just needs to be clean, easy to read, and a place for you to have your content. Anything that you own for your content is going to be much more valuable than posting it on like a content sharing site. So if you're like a web blog 2.0 or whatever they call them these days, then that's going to be not as valuable, because that might go away and you don't own it. So if something happens, they might delete your stuff, and that would eliminate that. So it's always best to have a website, but it's not necessary. You could just use something like YouTube to upload your content. And I guess I should mention, we're creating our content. We can have it in a written form where it's an article, have it on a blog post, have it something to send to. We could also do it as a video, and typically I like to have both. So we have the web content that we've written on our website, and then we take that and create a transcript from that and record a video. And the video can be used on video sharing sites like YouTube, which are huge traffic sources for any niche, especially educational type of niches out there. And this content, again, is going to all link together. If it's on YouTube, you're sending them to your website or to your email system, which in step 6, we want to build that email lead gen system. So whatever the niche is, you want to have that one quality piece of content, an ebook, a video series, a training guide, a workshop, whatever it may be. This is what you're going to offer your audience to have for free, as long as they give you their email. So you're generating these leads. And why we want to do that is because that creates a continual communication platform for you. So you can consistently contact and talk to these people, giving them more information, giving them more content, educating them more, building your brand, and just giving you more chances to make the sale. Focused sale and focused content to deliver them all that they need. So for the back pain example, we might do like a 30-day or a 7-day or a 14-day program. 15 minutes a day, do this, and you're going to have back pain relief. You're going to have, it's not going to fix it completely, but it's going to have a small improvement. And that's what you want to do with whatever you're offering in your email lead gen system, is that you're going to not completely fix the problem. You're going to help them get started and on the way, but it's going to be something that they're going to value. They're going to want to join. Anyone who goes to those content pieces that you created are going to probably be interested in what you have to offer, the incentive for joining your email list. And it doesn't have to be an email list. It could be a messenger series. It could be almost anything out there, a membership site, whatever it may be. Email lists are one of my favorites, though, because they are a very buyer-friendly zone. Messenger series on Facebook Messenger. One, not everyone uses Facebook, so a lot of your audience might not join, especially depending on the demographic. Back pain's probably more an older generation system. So maybe a lot of the older, more of the older than the younger, are not going to be active on social media like that. So that's something to think about. Email is going to just, again, be the number one system for us. It's going to be able to give us that consistent content delivery system. Now, within this email system, we're going to be, again, providing them that incentive that we gave, so that 7-day workout guide for relieving back pain. Now, the whole idea of the content in this email system is to sell our offer. So if we're selling the back pain breakthrough, every day we're going to be giving them some quality content, but we're going to be also giving them the max solution. You want to have the best program available to fix your back pain. Go check out the back pain breakthrough. You want to see what I did to fix my back pain? I grabbed the back pain breakthrough. You want to get this 30-day workout plan for free that I usually sell for $100, go buy the back pain breakthrough. That's my bonus for you. You know, different ways like that. So not every day you might not be promoting it, but if it's a 7-day series or a 14-day series, a good 1/3 to a half of the time, you're pushing the offer that you have in there. And the other times you're taking advantage of the continual communication. Always providing value in your email series, but maybe you're trying to get them to go join other assets you have. You have a Facebook page, you want them to like the Facebook page, go tell them to like the Facebook page. You have a success story of someone who followed your plan or followed the back pain breakthrough plan, share that success story. You want to get them to engage and interact with you, ask them what they need from you. Those are just some email tactics, and having this in an autoresponder series that every potential buyer goes through is going to allow you to optimize and improve conversions and really provide what they want through there. Now, number 7, obviously, the last step of this is to generate traffic. Now, there's, again, hundreds or thousands of different traffic sources out there, and depending on what you choose, some are going to be quicker than others, but this is the key to it all. After you have that set up, you have that funnel in place, we're going to send traffic in. So you want to do an easy, free type of method. You can do things like social media marketing. It's free to start a fan page. It's free to join related groups, to start sharing content, to start helping people engage with you. The more content you share on social media, the better it is. The more people will engage and interact and share with others, get them to like your page. You could speed things up and do very quickly by doing paid advertising, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads. When you have this content out there, you're going to advertise the right audience, send them to your native marketing content, which is the quality content. That content leads them to the email list. That email list teaches them, educates them, helps them, and promotes the product. Now, all these steps too create audiences that you will know when someone's gone to step A, step B, step C, step D, whatever it is, and then you can advertise to really try and close the deal from there. So that is just a slow and a quick process, along with our YouTube traffic we're putting out there. That's going to create traffic. You're going to have the written articles on your website. You can do some search engine optimization over the long run and creates a drip traffic, people looking and searching on Google and Bing and stuff to help their back pain. They're going to find your content, they're going to get into your funnel, and they're going to convert. So it really just depends. Again, focus on one traffic source at a time, but depending on where you're at, what issues you have, that's bothering me. Oh, still. Depending on what issue or what situation you're in, if you have advertising funds and investments available, then I suggest advertising right away. That's the quickest way to get people in the door to really test things out. If you have no money, you're doing it free, it's time to start posting your content on social media now. Go be engaging in other groups, and don't just try and filter people from one group to your group, but provide value in that group so you're building your name or building your brand, and then people will come and ask you questions, and then you can lead them to what source you are. Those are all different strategies that you can do to create this $100 in the first place. And again, if we create our $100, we make for the back pain breakthrough, we make 6 sales, then we're more than likely going to easily be able to turn that into 60 sales, which will break our $1,000. And then from there, going to 1,000 to 10,000, we can focus on this one where this profit margin is a little low. We'd have to make a lot of sales. We might want to add another offer in there, or a back end, or again, ideally, create your own offer. Once you have this going, rolling, and you're at a certain point, you're going to want to probably create your own product instead of just do affiliate marketing, because all of a sudden you're going to go from a $17 profit per sale to a $50. And then you have the front end and a back end product, and then affiliate products. Then maybe you go from $50 to $300 customer value. So you have lots of ways to really get things going. But this is something, a challenge for you guys I want you to do over the next 30 days. Follow this step-by-step plan. I have something where I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how we're going to do this as well. And again, this is a tried and true method. Nothing tricky, nothing fancy. This is basic business. We are helping people fix a problem. We're giving them a solution, an offer to fix that problem quicker, and that's it. We're going to be doing quality all across the board, and it is a practice that I pretty much can promise you can create a quality income stream moving forward in thousands of different niches out there. Again, the more variety, the more spread out you are, the less focus you're going to have on each. So the more focus you have on something, the better you're going to be able to improve it and create it and optimize it and all that. But some people like to have that empire feel where they have 1,000 different funnels and 1,000 different niches, and each one makes $100 to $500 or $100 to $1,000 per month. Some people like to focus on one niche and create a giant business around that one niche. So guys, that is my $100 challenge. You can probably hear my son getting a little grumpy back there with my girl, so I'm going to go play with him a little bit. Once again, guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up. Travis Patel here. I will see you in the next one.